Hello and welcome to my Pagan Pathworks. My name is Lisa and I am the founder of the channel, and I wanted to welcome you back today. I know it's been a very long time since I have done a video, and I wanted to come on this morning and talk a little bit about what's going on with me. And um, so I had originally decided to primarily focus on my Grey Wolf Adornments YouTube account, and focus all of my efforts on my Grey Wolf Adornments account. But my Grey Wolf is the place where my beliefs take on a physical form. I have tried to adapt Grey Wolf Adornments to let it be an expression of what I believe in. I've tried to make Grey Wolf environmentally friendly and offer products that help people go green, and that's only one avenue of my spiritual beliefs. It doesn't. I just. It's not the place where I can really talk about my spiritual beliefs, because it's more about helping people express themselves, and it's more about helping them live a greener life. But it doesn't really address the spiritual aspects of life. And I'm not I'm not really sure that it should. It's not that I don't want to incorporate because I do incorporate in so much of what I do for Grey Wolf. I believe that helping people is one thing that I've been called to do. But to me, that's not where my spiritual expressions should probably come out. So I just have felt too limited on my Grey Wolf channel to addressing those social issues more than the spiritual issues. So I'm coming back to this channel and as an expression of my spirituality. My spiritual growth has been very, very tremendous in the last few months. I mean, whew, goodness. In April of this year, I got really sick, and I had major surgery in April. And they made a decision at the time that turned out to be incorrect. They thought that the cyst that they drained was benign, and it turns out that it wasn't so benign. So we did a second surgery in October. October 20th was my second surgery. They took out my spleen, half my pancreas, and the remnants of that not so benign cyst. Going through these surgeries in the last year has really changed my perspective. I mean, for the first time in my life, I want something better for myself. For the first time, I really feel like I deserve better, and that's a lot of spiritual progress for me. So if you've been watching my channel at all and reading my blogs, you know that I've struggled with self-worth and self-value and self-esteem, and now coming out the other side of these things, I value myself, and I can make better choices for me based on what I value. And I believe that my life is going to turn around, and it's going to be better. And I'm taking steps to make that happen. It's just, I it's just been an amazing time in my life. It's been both scary, painful, but very, very enlightening, I guess. For it just, so give you one of the best examples that I've come to find out. I mean, I have been asking for blessings for my business for so long without realizing that those blessings, because I was so non-specific, I didn't say, I want you to bless Grey Wolf with an abundance of customers. That some of that intention was pouring out on my day job instead. And I'm like, but I stopped and said, no, that's not what I intended. I don't want you to bless my day job anymore. I mean, it was, pretty stark, the difference in business levels. It's really dropped. So I believe that our intentions and our thoughts can influence the direction of our world. And what I forgot to remember, though, is that my day job is the one that pays the bills right now. So they probably need to be equally blessed, in because without the good volume of business, then my hours get cut, and then I don't have as much money to spend on my bills and other necessities. So that was a lesson, and it's so many lessons have come about like that in the last 6 months, that it's just really changed my perspective. And how you choose to word things is just so very important. And I've learned a lot about the law of attraction, and I have learned so much about myself as an individual. And now coming out the other side, even though I've been sick with a sinus infection, I feel healthier than I've ever felt before, and I can move forward finally with some of the plans that I've been making to expand the garden in the spring, and just to turn. One of my favorite YouTubers is a homesteader, Roots and Refuge Farm. Jessica Sowards is the main person that does the videos on there, and she's sort of my hero right at the moment. But she always says, turn your waiting room into your classroom. And so right now I'm basically in my waiting room, and I'm turning my waiting room into a classroom. And I planned to turn this little less than a half-acre suburban plot into a place that just welcomes the natural and grows food and sustains us just a little better than it has in the past. And so I finally, with my health back, I can actually focus on that, on turning those steps, making those steps in the spring. And so I'm looking forward to that so very much. And I want to continue to share my spiritual journey on my Pagan Pathworks, because I think sharing the spiritual as well as the mundane is important. Um, there's so much going on in my world right now that I need both. I need that spiritual outlet, and I need that outlet for my creativity that Grey Wolf represents. I mean, Grey Wolf is, I'm learning that Grey Wolf is a being. It's a being. It's not just a business. It's a being. It's an entity that I created to channel my creativity. It's a channel to share that creativity with. It needs to be nurtured and loved all on its own. And so I'm going to be back to trying to focus on both. I do have a little shop on my Facebook page where I have offered some spiritual tools um, on my Facebook page. I haven't really promoted it, and I haven't paid close enough attention, so I did lose an order, and I apologize to that person because Facebook didn't notify me that it was there. Um, and then I did get my second order out. So if you guys have been looking at my shop on Facebook, please bear with me as we go through growing pains. Because I did want to keep all of those, most of those spiritual tools separate from Grey Wolf. Because again, Grey Wolf's focus is on the environment, on helping people go green, walking the walk, or walking the talk, so to speak. Recycling things, reusing things, making them into new products, keeping stuff out of the landfill, that kind of thing. And the My Pagan Pathworks is more about the spiritual side of your life, helping you with your practice. So I will try to expand my shop as I'm able to, but right now I'm just getting started. I'm trying to take steps where I have a regular schedule and weekends off, so I have more time to devote to both channels than I do right now. So I'm hoping to make some major changes pretty soon. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate your time and attention, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time on the next video.